Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So, like the title states, we're going to be sharing 3 medicinal plants that are used in traditional medicine to help control blood sugar levels. Stay tuned. So, this is the first plant that we will be looking at today, and it is commonly referred to as Guinea Hen Weed here in Jamaica, but it has other common names in other countries. For example, it is also known as anamu and garlic weed, among many other common names, and also in different languages. Scientifically, it is known as Petiveria alliaceae, and it can be found growing in other tropical and subtropical regions around the world. Here in Jamaica, it's a plant that you'll find growing organically, wildly and abundantly all over the place, and it has a long use in traditional medicine to treat various illnesses, including to help control diabetes. Not just here in Jamaica, but in other countries as well, especially in Cuba. And this is usually done by ingesting the leaf juice or the juice of the whole plant. And in some countries, people just make a decoction of the whole plant, and then this is taken internally to help them to control their diabetes. Now, there is minimal scientific evidence available on the use of Guinea Hen Weed for reducing blood sugar in humans, but it has been shown to decrease blood sugar levels by over 60% in mice. Also, the inhibitory effects of its leaf extracts on alpha amylase enzyme, which is an enzyme that begins the process of starch digestion, was researched, and the findings show that the leaf extracts of the plant showed alpha amylase inhibitory properties with higher activities than a particular type of control drug that is used to treat type 2 diabetes, and that drug is called acarbose. So what this means, guys, is that the plant contains phytochemicals that could effectively reduce postprandial glucose levels in diabetics. And for those of you who don't know, postprandial glucose just means when blood glucose is checked after a meal, which is usually 2 hours after. But in another research that was done on the effect of the aerial parts of Guinea hen weed in rats that had a normal concentration of glucose in their blood, also in diabetic rats, the results show that the aqueous extract of the plant did not lower the glucose levels of diabetic rats, but showed hyperglycemic activity in rats that had a normal concentration of blood glucose, meaning that the blood glucose levels were higher. So guys, because the research findings vary, there's obviously need for further research as it relates to the use of this plant for the possible treatment of diabetes. For those of you who are interested, I have included some links to some Guinea hen weed products that are sold on Amazon, and they are located in the description below. If you decide to take a look and make a purchase, I will make a small commission, but it will be of no extra cost to you. Okay guys, this is the second plant that we will be looking at today, and it is commonly known as Spanish needle in Jamaica. Actually, there are 2 types of plants that are referred to as Spanish needle. One is scientifically known as Bidens pilosa, and the other is Biden's alba. Now, both of these plants look very similar to each other. Of course, there are slight differences, and many people overlook these differences, and they have similar medicinal properties. Spanish needle is native to the Americas, but it can be found growing all over the world. And here in Jamaica, it is a plant that just grows organically, wildly and abundantly all over the island. Based on research, the plant has been found to have anti-diabetic activities. But here in Jamaica, a lot of people see the plant as this pesky weed, and there are persons who use it a lot as fodder for animals like rabbits and goats, for example. But there are some people who use it in traditional medicine, especially persons from the Rastafarian community. In other cultures, people also use it in traditional medicine to treat a myriad of maladies. And one of the things that it is used for is to help control blood sugar levels. And people use it in different ways. The leaves of Spanish needle are edible, and so some people choose to cook the leaves and eat them as a vegetable. Others eat them raw. Then there are some people who use fresh leaves or dried leaves to make tea, and some people use the leaves to make a juice. This is the third plant that we'll be looking at today, and it is commonly referred to as red watergrass in Jamaica. Scientifically, it was formerly known as Zebrina pendula, but now it is called Tradescantia zebrina. This plant can be found growing all over the world in places like the Americas, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Oceania. Here in Jamaica, it grows organically and wildly in backyards and in other green spaces. And in traditional medicine, the plant is used to help control blood sugar levels. Some people even believe that if the right amount of the plant is used regularly for a reasonable amount of time, it may even reverse diabetes. But there is no scientific evidence to back up this belief. The way that the plant is used is by using the leaves of the plant to make tea, which is taken internally. Medical disclaimer. The information shared on Earth's Medicine is for the purpose of enlightenment. It is not to be used as a substitute for pharmaceutical medicine. If you are feeling ill or you have any health concerns, please speak to your doctor about same.